shot out of a cannon. There's 41 Bosby, and you watch him, and he just takes off right away. And look at as he keeps his head on the outside. Kurt, that is textbook right there. If he goes with his head to the inside, then you can get a spin. You're not going to – you got to keep your outside on that angle, and he did that, Bosby, with an excellent play.
Oh, fake. And it's caught and wide open in the middle of the field, the up man. That's Gerard Fernandez, normally a linebacker, but showing he's got some speed, and a trick play from Larry Fedora. Big gain and a first down, 43 yards on the.
Here's the up back, and he's just going to take off right there. And then you got to see the punter, right? He does his acting job. So he's on Broadway back there, 15. He's jumping around like the snap goes over his head. And they clearly saw that on film because you saw the Generals, everything in the middle of the field just broke wide open. So their punt return unit, they were trying to set up two different returns, one on the left, one on the right.
Trying to add to that, Taylor Bernalette just signed last week, played his first game, and is the special teams player of the week in the USFL, and making his bid to make it 2 for 2 by getting the first points of today and putting the Breakers up 3-0 here. These teams had the ball once. I'll double anyone else. Keeper this time, the quarterback Johnson takes it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And then he's going to be falling to the ground and goes up and catches it. That's amazing. I love it. What an excellent catch. Great concentration by Shepard. Played his college ball at North Dakota State. The Bison are smiling on Shepard.
New Jersey trying to extend the lead. The keeper by Johnson goes forward and into the end zone.
Well, it's a pretty good look at it, Joel. We're going to walk through that touchdown. Go ahead, DeAndre. Everything you saw.
So we've been killing them with the inside zone game the whole drive. My running back's been gashing them. And I knew right here was fourth down. Coach was trusting us to go ahead and put this in the end zone. Vito right here, I could tell he wanted the ball. I knew that everybody was going to collapse on him. And I took a judgment read and took it myself and got up in there. You know, 'cause I knew everybody was going to collapse on it. I knew I had to, take the D in one-on-one.
So that may not have been the right read on the whiteboard?
Nah, it was 50-50. I could have gave it to him. But I kind of felt like everybody was going to, spy on him and collapse on him. And I knew that with my ability, I can get in the end zone for us.
I appreciate it. Thanks, DeAndre.
Oh, thank you.
Well, he's been in the end zone a couple times today.
Stinger Bengal, tight right, Stinger Bengal.
Never worked out for me when I was like, with my athleticism, I'm just going to.
Here we go. Sunday, set.
Schroeder zipping it right to Adams. He gets it in. Touchdown, Breakers.
This is a great route by Adams. They're taking advantage of the soft spot in the defense. The soft spot of the defense is going to be right here, and Adams does a great job of finding that seam, and then he comes and he's able to just find that area, and he settles through it. Finding that seam, and then he comes and he's able to just find that area, and he settles through it. If Adams just races through it as fast as he can, there's no way that Slaughter would be able to get him the ball. But because it was zone coverage and Adams understood the coverage, he just kind of settles softly through that open area, and Slaughter was able to hit him with the football. He just looks for that first down marker and just has a nose for it. And look at him go, just continuing to spin, churn his legs, and ultimately move the chains. Look at the size of that guy's legs. Like, how do you tackle him?
Not low. And he's good from 22 yards out. The former Crimson Tide.
Yep, hey, here you go. How? That's front of the jersey. That's front of the jersey. Dave. Hey, bring your ass to the end zone with us. Yeah. Now you can walk away. I love you, mama. Hey. Yeah, 70 on the offense, hold it. Don't look stupid. You know you did that. Let's go, baby. Boy. No time for this.
They can get a first down. Slaughter to the back of the end zone, caught, both feet down, touchdown, Johnny Dixon.
Boy, he is such a threat at that back end line. Dixon is athletic. He goes up and gets that ball, and watch him with the body control. First of all, you've got all three receivers over there on the left side, and Slaughter's looking over to the tight end, and then he comes back to the second receiver. He's got to throw it over Chris Orr. That's a great pass, and Dixon's got to go up. Watch his eyes go down to see where his feet are going to hit. Bang, bang, 2 feet. Maintains control, going to the ground, and it's a touchdown for the Breakers. What a great offensive series there.
Ball's on the 7-yard line. The rain gets harder. So does the running by Darius Victor. Touchdown, New Jersey. Lightning is in the area, and you can hear Alex Moore, the referee, saying everybody get off the field. So this game will take a pause due to the weather, not because of the rain, obviously, but because there's lightning in the area. And so both teams will go to the locker room. We'll get the fans underneath the stands and get everybody safe and secure to let the lightning pass.
We're just out of the rain in the tunnel. What have you been updated?
Yeah, they just gave it. They told us it's 30 minutes lightning delay. So, we'll have to pull the pads off and relax for a few minutes and then keep their heads into it and then go back out and play some ball.
Coaching at Southern Miss and then Chapel Hill, this is probably not uncharted territory for you. So how do you handle that in the locker room?
Yeah, the main thing is you go in there and relax. I mean, you can't play the game while you're in the locker room. You'll talk about a few things, what we're going to do coming out, but the main thing is they got to relax. And we'll come out and we'll play some ball.
Biggest adjustment, both offenses went down the field there to begin the second half. What was the adjustment as the Thunder now is coming outside the stadium?
So for us, we got back to our tempo and doing what we normally do, and that gave them some problems. And, they slowed the tempo down.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Larry. Good try. I appreciate it, Kurt. First thing, do I need to apologize because I understand your thighs are trending?
That's okay. Thick thighs save lives, Mine's out here running football with all these people trying to tackle me, so it's okay.
Hey, I was chatting with you off camera a little bit. What's your why? Why are you playing in this league? Why are you a New Jersey General?
First and foremost, I love football. I would do it for free if I had to. Someone gave me food and paid my bills, I would do it for free. But also my family, my older brother Kevin, God rest his soul, he always was hard on me, and I always wanted to be like him growing up. And he was a great football player, and I always try to be better than him in everything I do. So I'm out here playing the game how he would want me to.
It's pretty awesome. Kurt shared your life story. At 5 years old, you immigrated from Liberia. Part of that journey, also part of why you continue your football journey?
Absolutely. I just feel like it's a blessing just to be here because Lord knows what I could have been. I could have been dead, could have been a soldier or something like that, anything like that. So it's just a blessing to be here, and I take every day as an opportunity to be the best me, and I thank God for it.
It sure feels like Darius being on the sidelines. You guys are a team that's awfully close, whether it's your specialists over here that we're sitting by, your running back room, your QB room. What has brought this team that close together?
Man, we all have a common goal, and we take care of each other. See, he's getting my head right, so getting good for the camera. But we have a common goal. We all here because we love football. We want to achieve more. We want to get to the next level. So just that common bond, and we're all on the same team. And we, like I said, we all have the same passion and same goals. So it's easy to mesh, and we hold each other accountable, and we value that relationship.
How much does Coach Riley have to do with that?
Oh, man, he's the greatest. It makes me want to play for him. He's just the coolest guy I know. When I grow up, I want to be as cool as him, so hopefully it happens just a little bit.
Have you ever been through this in all your football years at Towson along the way? Have you ever had a lightning delay where you got to come off the field and in a few minutes go back out there?
I really don't remember. I probably when I was like 10 years old in Boys and Girls Club. Shout out to H&B Tigers. I love you guys. But I think we played Beltsville Friday night. It was raining really bad, and we had a delay. But other than that, no. So I would say no.
Shout out to City of the Sea, Seaside. Let's get it.
Shout out to my left tackle, Terry.
One more time, what did you say about thick thighs?
Thick thighs save lives on the field, and in everyday life.
All right. Kurt,
if that's not on a T-shirt somewhere, by the end of the day, somebody is missing a great marketing opportunity. I mean, Darius Victor, those thighs, Brock said he measured.
It's been kind of fun, Kurt, go from one locker room to the other. You can feel it start to crank up a little bit. What was Coach Fedora doing with your whole offensive group there, Kyle?
Yeah, just going over some plays and things that we want to get to, things that we haven't quite run yet. Just, reiterating the things that, we feel like we do well, and just want to stay within ourselves and go out there and make plays.
You said to me off camera, you finally kind of got into rhythm there the last couple series. What was the difference?
Yeah, I think just opening the offense up. I feel like stopped playing conservative and opened things up and allowed our offense to be what it can be. So I'm excited to go back out there and get this thing rolling.
Kyle, I know this story has been told a bunch. 27 of the 32 teams you have visited, you've been a part of in the NFL. Why? Why still at this stage, at this age, are you doing this, putting your body through what it's been through even this season?
Yeah, I think for me, I wanted to come do this just to, it's a prove it thing for me. I wanted to come to the USFL and prove what I've been talking about for 5 years. I feel like I haven't gotten the opportunities afforded to me in the NFL, and, I'm hoping to put some good things on film to eventually go back.
Biggest key for the final 20 minutes of this one today?
Yeah, just ball security, taking care of the ball, finding my guys, my playmakers, and letting them do their thing in space.
Right here, he right there, something happens. See, he rolls his ankle, that left ankle. That was very awkward.
But yeah, it seems as though it was before the contact. And so Sloter is up and walking off the field. He's got to take at least one play off. It's 4th down anyway, but let's keep an eye on him for the rest of the day.
Yeah. Taking place on the outside. Both defenders that are available for the Breakers are able to have a shot at Williams, and he's able to sneak away from both of them. Good stiff arm against Vontae Diggs. Steps away again from the secondary player that comes up.
Having some substitutions in there. Sloter drops back towards the end zone, and he's picked off. Intercepted. Second pick today by Shalom Lawani.
Appreciate it, Sean.
Darius Victor, 1st down and more, and he keeps going. Those 30-inch thighs chugging down the field, dragging defenders, and he winds up with 18.
Up at the line of scrimmage, and on that play, they walked Gerard Fernandez up into the line of scrimmage, the linebacker, and so there was no levels left. As you get everybody blocked, that run can pop to the second level and into the secondary, which it did. And those safeties, those small guys out frame of the wide receiver.
Turpin averaging over 20 yards a catch today. Quick pass outside to Turpin. Adds to that. Inside the 10.
We trying to stop the ball.
Well, that could be important in a game that's separated by a touchdown right now.
No doubt.
So we go into the substitution process.
The officials are saying that they'd...
Okay, let's go 3 wides.
Hey, Brock, this is what I love about Mike Riley. Is everybody was upset right there, and because he was calm, now his quarterback is calm. I loved it right there. That was a picture of leadership.
3 wides.
When you don't flinch, your guys don't flinch. So that's head coach to QB, Joel, and it's the same thing when DeAndre goes into that huddle. He then has got to carry that same attitude, that same persona, and that's that trickle-down leadership, right? Head coach to QB to huddle, and it makes a big impact.
A lot of times you don't actually see pictures to something that we always just throw out there, those little ad-libs like, oh, coaches or teams take on the personality of the coach. You just saw it right there in real time.
From the 3. Johnson intercepted. First takeaway of the day for this New Orleans defense. Adonis Alexander, right place, right time.
Alexander weaves his way through a bunch of traffic. It looks like they're in man coverage right here. Okay, so watch as he's going to come in. He's going to weave into traffic in order to defend his route. He sees his route, now he just gets in there, and now he jumps right in front, and he's able to get the interception. Terrific recognition.
Looks like he got a hand on it. Matt White with the punt. Kevontae Turpin doing everything today. Got some running room on the outside. Turpin staying alive. Tap dancing down the sideline. Couldn't keep his balance. But another great return. Turpin's got 108-yard kick from Austin Jones. 31-yard attempt. And Jones, just signed this week, makes it a 2-possession game, putting New Jersey up by 10. Down by 10. Schroeder throws that one incomplete for Dixon, and they'll turn it over on downs. Reason to celebrate. Toby Johnson listed at 320, and the big man heels overhead. But why not? New Jersey gets the win 26.
We're the #1 defense in the league. Y'all just don't know it yet. Y'all just watch us, you know, we're coming out, we're trying to prove it today. We're the #1 defense in the league.
Talented athlete.
Sean Poindexter, 11 yards on the first play. Here's Schroeder. Tipped, intercepted. Shalom Luani with the pick. And that was a high throw by Schroeder. Having some substitutions in there. Schroeder drops back towards the end zone, and he's picked up. Intercepted. Second pick today by Shalom Luani. Schroeder throws that one incomplete for Dixon, and they'll turn it over on downs.